इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this special webinar series presented by Franchise India called Bharat Franchise Show. Let me start you with by wishing you a very happy New Year 2025 on behalf of Franchise India family. This is our winter special webinar started from 3rd of January till 9th of Jan. We are back with the same excitement to help you in your journey to become a successful entrepreneur. Over the last 27 years, the Franchise India has helped thousands of investors in selecting the right franchising business for them. In the series of Bharat Franchise Show, we showcase business opportunities with selected brands actively seeking for franchise partners in India. These brands have proven track record of profitability, sustainability, and they are committed to provide intensive support. Today, we will showcase some of the best premium brands from Friend Enterprise looking for their business expansion across India. Friend Enterprise is a dedicated division under the Franchise India Group for managing the high-end brands such as B Cafe, Park Avenue, Parks, Pepperfry, Raymond, etc. This line of business is led by Vishwas Anand and team. We have Vishwas Anand himself today to talk more about this brands and the business opportunity. But let me also tell you that because Vishwas will be with us for next 1 hour, in case if you will have any questions related to any brand that he would be presenting, you are absolutely welcome to ask questions. If you have any queries, you please put it in the Q&A box, and we will come back with the answers. Now, I would request Vishwas if you could take the lead and please showcase your brands, please.
Hi, very good evening. Thank you, Bharat, and very good evening to all the audience for this yet another episode of Bharat Franchisee Show. And as you have already introduced me, let me also have the pleasure to introduce myself once again. So I heads the Fan Enterprise vertical for Franchisee India, and Fan Enterprise vertical includes all the large conglomerate brands which have already have a brand existence in national and international markets, and they are looking for some larger rollout expansion throughout the country. So, without wasting time, let me start with the first glimpse of my brands. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so I'm sure my screen must be visible, Bharat.
Yes.
Can you
Yep.
please
Yep.
confirm?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. So, as I mentioned, Fran Enterprise is a marketplace for all the enterprise brand, and you can see all the top-notch logos of the brand, which includes Hyundai Electronics, Performix from the Reliance, Park Avenue, Ethnix by Raymond's, B Cafe, Pepperfry, U-Star, Catwalk. So, in today's episode of Bharat Franchisee Show, we will cover around four brands of Fran Enterprise. And in case I'll get this opportunity again, so I'll cover the rest of the brands in the next episode in case other brands give me the space for this session, because this is a very premium session and we have a large audience to attend this session. Okay. So starting with one of the prestigious brand, which is B Cafe, and it is from the house of Bharat Petroleum and Corporation Limited. As you all know, the BPCL is one of the top uh, uh, PSU, Indian PSU, and they have a very large number of petrol pumps. Maybe the fuel division, they have a very large expansion in fuel division, but this is their intervention in non-fuel department. So you must be aware about their another non-fuel brand, which is In and Out, which is basically an urban grocery or departmental store on their cocoa outlets. Now, this is B Cafe is basically their food and beverage outlet, food and beverage cafe, which they have rolled out 1.5 years back, and this is a very concept cafe, which in if you talk about the positioning of this cafe, they position this as equivalent as barista or Starbucks. So the look and feel and the quality of the food, they have positioned the same, but the business model is very different and economical than these brands which I have taken the name. So if I talk about the USPs of this cafe, this brand, so this is a PSU backed cafe, and the entire capex is taken care by BPCL itself. So it is one of the very unique food and beverages business where the investor don't have to worry about the rental of the property. So in any business, any franchisee business, especially in the food and beverage vertical, the main pain point is the property, the location, and another pain point is you find a good location, then you have to bear a high rent on that location. But in this exclusive business model, you don't have to care about the rental and the property. The property has already been finalized, shortlisted by the BPCL, and our entire rental and maintenance will be taken care by BPCL itself. And to add on, all these cafes are at their cocoa outlets. So their cocoa outlets have preferably has high footfall than the other petrol pumps. And they have shortlisted these cafes primarily on those cafes where they are already having high footfall and some other food junctions already available in the near vicinity, maybe nearby. So I can give you some more examples. Like recently, we have launched a cafe in Mathura, which is just adjacent to the MACD. So already good footfall was being catered into that vicinity. So this cafe had already got a rub-off effect of the customers. So as I mentioned earlier, that the high capex is already taken care by BPCL. Investor has to take care of only the no, movable assets. So all the non-movable assets has been taken care by the brand itself. Investor has to put money into only the movable assets. So just in case at any time of handshake, the investor can move away with his capex and the assets part. So that's a very low investment business model. So as I mentioned, low investment. So let me explain. They have two categories of business model. One is the express cafe and one is the full scale. So full scale is a large space cafe which average around 600 to 700 square feet of cafes, where they have large seating, around 20 to 25 seating arrangements, uh, uh, and a larger portfolio. Whereas a Express is a shorter version of this cafe, where the size will be around 100 to 150 to 200 square feet, and 4 or 5 sittings, and rest some standing options also, and a quick takeaway option also. So then if we talk about investment, and a full scale investment is around 21 to 22 lakhs rupees, which includes the franchisee fee of 5 lakh rupees, and 1 lakh rupees of your security, which is refundable. So this is cost to 6 lakhs, and rest 14, 15 lakhs, which I mentioned that it is a 21 lakhs. So rest 13 to 14 lakhs is comprises of your movable assets, which includes your chair, your table, your crockery, your Mary Chef, your refrigeration, and your ACs. So this is all it's just a movable assets. So this is very fantastic business model. Now talking about the return. So the company, since it's a franchising option, so company is taking 12% royalty on all the food, on all the food items, and 5% royalty on all the impulse item. Impulse items means all the items which are on MRP, which are basically packed items like biscuits, cookies, some sweets, some cakes or ice creams, or these things. So rest or anything other than these items, which are the food items, the brand charge around 12% of the royalty. So ideally, in this business model, around including royalty and the other food cost, it comes around to 46 to 47 percentage of your disbursement, and rest 50-55% is your is the gross margin. And rest the brand also charges a fixed amount of 6,000 to 8,000 rupees depending on the size of the store as a maintenance, because all the maintenance has been taken care by the brand itself. Only the salary and the electricity part need to be covered. Sorry, salary part and the electricity part has to be taken care by the brand itself. So this is the USP of this brand. Another good thing is that the brand is, pushing the aligning is fuel vertical to push customer towards the non-fuel vertical. So they will run some, coupons, some offers. If you get 2,000 rupees petrol, you get 30% off on our coffees. And their coffees, their positioning, as I mentioned, the positioning is very high, but the pricing is very low. So there is the regular cappuccino cost 99 rupees, which equally cost with same quality cost in a cafe like Barista or CCD around 300 to 50 rupees. So this is the beauty of this cafe, and they have also a large menu, and the menu is all chefless menu. So you don't need a professional chef to run this store. You just need some young chaps to run these stores, and depending on the size, one main Mary chef, and to assist to service two other staff. So 1 plus 2 can work in a 600 square foot store. So this is about PPCL B Cafe. But the limitation in this cafe is that it is limited to only the locations where BPCL is offering. So one cannot open this cafe at the choice of its own. So the location has to be given by the cafe, sorry, the brand itself. So in the next slide, I will present the available locations where the cafe is about to hand over. So you can, investor, in case you want immediately position, you can move ahead with these cafes. So here are some 11 locations which are readily available. So if we talk about north, so we have 3 locations in Punjab, 2 in Jalandhar, 1 in Ludhiana. And then we have 6 locations in south, which includes 4 in Karnataka, 1 in AP, and 1 in Tamil Nadu, Karur, Vishakhapatnam, and 2 in Mangaluru also. So we have a large rollout in south, and we have some locations in north. But just in case you are very much keen about this business model, just drop your number into the text box and our team will get into touch with you, because more locations they are adding. So in this year, they have a rollout of around 100 stores across the country, across all parts of the country, including northeast, southwest. So this is about the BPCL B Cafe. Bharat, I'm moving on to the next brand. In case any specific question regarding this brand, can you please check? Else I will move.
Sure. I mean, not so far, but I mean, this is very good opportunity, right? In case if anyone would like to go with this, my request is to please put your name, number, and where are you from. You can put this in in the chat box, and we will get back to you. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Damodaran is asking how much is for the express model.
Okay, great. Sorry, I missed that. So see, express model, if you talk about in this list, I think there are 2 models which are express model. One is in Uttarakhand, Kodwar, and one is in one of the Bangalore model is the express model.
Mhm.
So express model, the franchisee fee is 2 lakh rupees and security is again 1 lakh rupees. And and hence the investment will, other than this, will be around 8 to 10 lakhs rupees. So total 13 to 14 lakhs rupees will be the express model investment. On a safer side, it can, because the movable assets, some parts are the common, like marriage chefs, refrigerator, and these are common. So but in an express model you have to put two ACs, wherein the full scale model you have to put four or five ACs rather. So so maximum it will come around to 14 lakhs rupees of investment, in which includes franchisee fee and security as well. And since it's a small model, so the sales expected will be a bit lesser than the express model. But since investment is come, so it is again a high ROI business model, and again the manpower will also be less required. Maybe one person can manage the express show, and one main guy and one helper sort of guy with at a lesser salary. So he can manage this store. So right now we have Kodwar and one more store. I think is in Bangalore, on one of the Mangaluru stores. So two expresses right now available, but they will be coming up with around 20-25 more express models.
Fantastic. All right. So, yeah, in case if you will have any question, I mean, because Vishwas is going to be with us for next 40, 50 minutes. So still in case if you later on, if you find some question related to Be Cafe, please feel free to put it in the Q&A box. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. So friends, I'm moving ahead to the next and yet another iconic brand, and which is Ethnics by Raymond's. This is although all my brands are my favorite brands, but this is very close to my heart, because this brand and this category is a iconic category which has grown in last 3-4 years very aggressively. So 3-4 years back, there's only one player which is in the organized sector, which is Manyavar. And when the Manyavar has been launched, the people, big brands, has thought that this category is only for the unorganized sector. Nobody will go for purchasing a 1 lakh to 1.5 lakhs rupees of sherwani. But gradually this category has grown, and now all the brands are all the big apparel brands are now following this category. So Ethnics by Raymond is the next leader in this category. And then we have other brands like Devo from Siarams, and this Tasva from Aditya Birla Group. So they already have launched these categories, and they are also on the larger rollout. But why I mentioned these brands, because to bring the relevance of this, the category of Ethnics by Raymond is growing. The Ethnics men's selection. So, if I talk about the Ethnics by Raymond, this carries a legacy of 100 years of Raymond's, because this no other apparel brand is running from last 100 years, and with a zero spot on the trade. So not even a single store has been closed because of any revenue or any unethical practice from the brand. So this is one of the most iconic and ethical Indian brands which is performing year over year. And as I mentioned, it is an emerging category, the category which earlier used to be only the unconventional and non-traditional market, unconventional market. Now this category has become a traditional and a full scale branded outlets sort of things. This category has been done now. This high AOV means average order value. So whenever the experience is like the average order value of this, especially Ethnics, Manyavar, in this category is very high, because normally what had happened earlier, only uh, the Dulan sides goes for a marriage shopping. But when these brands has been come into picture now, the groom comes along with his family, with his chacha, with his tau, with his friends, and they all purchase all together. And this is how they have branded this brand into market. So if you see their ads, you will find that the groom is purchasing not only for himself but for his father also, for his chacha also, and his friend is also celebrating, and they are also making a same color coding in a fabric coding so that they will have a perfect picture while have a photo shoot of marriage. And also, and in a recent encounter with an investor, with a large size investor, what I came to know that now, when a bride is purchasing a lehenga of 1 lakh rupees or 1.5 lakh rupees, she is expecting that her groom should also purchase a sherwani for at least for 1 lakh or 50,000, 70,000. So this is a mind shift which is creating a average order value to a higher version. So that's why this category is increasing very aggressively. And we in India, we have two big season for this category, matlab two big marriage season, and one is the Diwali season, which includes a lot of festivities. So they have created a lot of segments. Not only they are dependent on the marriage, but they have created some other segment which like Diwali, like Holi, like Raksha Bandhan. So and they create their advertisement there. They create their ATL BTL around that. So you must be seeing from last 3-4 months they are very aggressive in terms of ATL also, and they have done a tie-up with Amitabh Bachchan in Kaun Banega Crorepati, and where Amitabh Bachchan says that आज हमारे जो खूब सजेंगे जब साथ 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 सजेंगे तो खूब जमेंगे. This is the punchline, and he mentioned that today what I am wearing is from the House of Ethnics by Raymonds. So this kind of branding this brand is doing. So coming to the business model, because we all are here for not to understand the brand but to understand the business. So as I mentioned that this category has a lot of SKUs. A sherwani starting from 20,000 to 1.5 lakhs rupees even, and tailor made to 2 lakhs rupees even also. So there's a high investment goes into the stocks. So to cover that, the brand has built a business model that no inventory risk or inventory working capital blockage on the investor side. So all the inventory has been taken care by the brand. In lieu of that, they are taking a security deposit. The security deposit, I'll cover into the last part where I mentioned the detailed investment thing. But the security deposit, they will give interest also in lieu of the security deposit, the money which they are taking. No franchisee fee for this brand, so you don't have to give any franchisee fee, which is a fixed cost, which is non-refundable basically. So you are free from this. And an average payback is, see, the brand is very conservative, so they are mentioning is 32 months, but the trend is that the investor is getting their payback in 26 to 28 months because of the unconventional growth they are getting. So year on year, they are having a growth of 16 to 18% CAGR growth. Coming to the business model, they have three business model: FOFO, COFO, FICO. I'll explain these three models because these are the part of the franchising business. FOFO is basically the franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated business model. The entire capex is from the investor side, including the OPEX is also from the investor side. So store also you will going to build, and store running also done from your part. And then it's a COFO model. COFO model is basically is a limited extension of FOFO model, where rental part has been covered by brand, but it's subject to the location, because they have some prior location for COFO models, like some top malls of the city in tier 1, tier 2 towns. So it is not like they will give COFO model to every store. So it is on their you know on their word to keep which store they will go for FOFO model and which store they will go for COFO model. And there's another model which is called FICO model. FICO model is franchisee invested and company operated. So in this model, the investment only is from the franchisee, the investment from the capex part only. And then rest, all maintenance, operations, salaries, everything will be run by the brand itself. So since three models have different modalities, but obviously the returns will be different. So now I will come about the return part. In FOFO model, the gross return is around 34 to 36%. In COFO model, the return is around 16 to 18%. And in FICO model, it is around 6 to 8%, depending on the P&L of the store. Now coming to investment part, as I mentioned earlier also. So the first part of investment is CAPEX. CAPEX is applicable to all the three models because the store wants keep investor build this store. The brand wants this investor build this store, and this capex is around 3,200 per square feet. So the average store of Raymond's, the requirement is around 1,000 square feet to 12,000 sorry 1,000 square feet to 1,200 square feet. And if I take about an average of 1,000 square feet, to ideal capex will be around 32 lakhs rupees. And when I talked about security deposit in the fifth point earlier, security deposit is again a subject to per square feet mandate of the store. So in case 1,000 square feet, the security deposit will be 15 lakhs. So 1,000 square feet store will cost, including capex and security, will cost 32 lakhs plus 15 lakhs. That is 47 lakhs. So your average investment would be 47 lakhs. And now the next investment depends on the model you go with. So for FOFO model, you have to bear the OPEX and the rental part. And the COFO model, you have to bear only the OPEX part. And the FICO model, it's only the CAPEX. So this is yet another very fantastic business model, and to give the brand is already present in 160 cities, and they have started this brand in 2019, and they had a very good start in 2019, but they opened around 32 stores in 2019 and early 2020 till COVID comes into picture, and then they have a break of around 1 year where they stopped this operation. And after that, again, when they come into picture, when they start marketing, when they start rollout, the brand has reached out to currently the numbers has been 160, 162, and the brand is present around 72 cities. The expansion plan is basically the tier 1, tier 2 town as well. But in case the property is good and the retail other brand are present, then we can explore for further tier 3 town as well. So in my team, Amit Datta is the person who heads this brand and who is the key account for this brand. So Amit, in case you are sorry, I'll share your number because you cannot type your number. So I'll share your number in this, and I will also share my number at the end of the presentation. So in case anybody wants to have a personal meeting regarding this brand and more clarity about this brand, so we can discuss this in further. In case you want to have a visit of this brand and you want a city, we can share that also, and we can help you to meet the store manager there, and he will explain you. And trust me, why I'm telling, because recently we closed a deal in Hyderabad, Dilsukh just in this just process. Bharat, one of the investor asked me to meet to have a visit to the store, and he moved into the store, and he mesmerized by the beauty and the look and feel of the store, and he just closed in the next 2 days. He closed this deal. So when you visit this store, you will understand what kind of potential this category is currently having.
Absolutely, totally agree. I mean, in case if anyone would like to have a visit to any of the store, you are absolutely welcome, because that is how you will actually understand the the actual store strength and the sales and all, right? So of course, we just hope you can take them to any stores, right?
Yeah, sure. We can arrange this. And why I'm so mesmerized with this brand, because I've told that this is much close to my heart. See, one of the store they have in the Mumbai, they have created, entire live marriage going on. So the bride will come and he feel that it is his marriage is going on. They have created uh, a mandap sort of thing. And वहाँ पर थोड़ा artificial manicure से लोग बैठे हुए हैं, and it's a feeling like it's a live marriage is going on. So that kind of look and feel they have created. It is a Coco store, so in a Fofo store, that kind of investment they will not put, but this is how brand is built. So we already have 6, 7 rollouts in last 30 days. So this kind of response we are getting from Ethnics. So in case anyone having any questions right now, we can please text. Otherwise, let me move to yet another brands of Raymond's. Okay. I think Bharat,
Yep, let's move on to the next.
next brand. Okay. So after this ethnic category of Raymond's, let us move to some smart and casual categories of Raymond's. And these categories are Park Avenue, Raymond's, Color Plus, Parks. All these are very old, pretty old brands from 2000s. They are into the market, and you all basically are known through these brands and must be having the exposure of this brand as your as your apparel appetite. So this brand doesn't needs much introduction. Still, I'll let me classify about all these brands first because their business modalities are more or less same. That's why I mentioned all the brands logos together. But the basic difference is, let me start from the parks. The parks is basically their sub-premium sector, sub-premium segment. So uh, parks start from 599 and it ends to 2999 to 3999. Some category higher than that, but basically it's basically the lower middle and sub middle segment, and that's why the store size is also starting from 600 to 700 square feet, and then it can go to 1,000 square feet as well. Talking about other three brands, Color Plus. Color Plus is purely casual menswear, with some catchy colors and some unique designs and some style statements. Those Color Plus is that. So, Raymond Ready to Wear is the premium most brand among all the fours, which primarily is more into suitings and shirtings. They have a high range of suit lengths and blazers and trousers, shirts, premium shirts. So the range starts from 1500 for 1499 and it ends up to 12,999, 15,999, like that. And Park Avenue is yet another premium segment, and it is casual, semi-casual, and formal. It have all the three segments. So basically, Raymond Ready to Wear, Park Avenue, and Color Plus, they all have all the three segments, but the mix is slightly different. So in Raymond's, the formal ready to wear, the formal is higher mix, while in Park Avenue and Color Plus, the casual is higher. The pie of the casual part is higher. So these brands are also again from the house of the Raymonds, which carries a legacy of 100 years. Premium category brand already on the top of the mind. So the Toma is already there for these brands. So the brand push is not required. It is just the customer right product to right customers, which is required, which is the part of in-store activities. And loved brand by youth and professional with good paying capacity. So youth wants to wear this brand because of the quality and as well also of the brand equity. They always have innovation in fashions, like they have created some tuxedos, they have created some flex, they have created wrinkle free, they have created some organic clothes like this, so they keep on inventing in apparels also, which nobody even thinks, which even we don't think when purchase. But now when we are dealing with their business side, we are understanding this kind of invention is also already happening, is also happening in garment sector itself. So that's why a bit premium in range, all these brands. So again, on the business modalities, again, these brands also don't have any inventory risk. As I mentioned in Ethnics also, here also, they don't have any inventory risk. So because investor, it is very difficult to maintain all the categories like trousers, shirts, t-shirt, Bermudas, chinos, everything. So large variety. Na? So again, brand is having no risk on or blocking of working capital from the investor sides. Again, it is a security-based inventory model. So security deposit is required. Again, same modality, 1,500 rupees per square feet on all the four models. No franchisee fee. These brands are already known to the people. So the brand is not charging any franchisee fee. No franchisee fee means no royalty. Again, 28 to 32 months paybacks. And it is basically they are looking out for FOFO models, very selected COFO and FICO models, and that too into tier one and state capital only, and that into prime malls locations. So, but FOFO they are open for tier one, tier two, and for parks they are open also for tier three town. So only in tier three only parks can be rolled out, Rest of the three models are available for tier 1 and tier 2 towns and state capital. So these very good options. And let me discuss once again about the investment part. So in a FOFO model, the investment is on CapEx. And CapEx again for Park Avenue Raymond Color Plus it's around 3,000 rupees per square feet, 2,500 to 3,000 rupees per square feet. So in a ideal 1,000 square feet location, it is again 30 lakhs to 32 lakhs rupees and 15 lakhs rupees of security. So it's the average investment comes out to 45 lakhs to 50 lakhs rupees. Return is FOFO model. It is return is 34 to 35% of the revenue, the gross sale. And in parks, the investment can comes to be a bit lower, but sale is high in parks because it's a volume game. So volume is high in parks. So the I'm so sorry. So the Parks store can be open in 600 to 700 square feet. So when the per square feet comes down, the overall investment comes down. So in case it is a 600 square feet and a 3,000 rupees per square feet, so it comes around to 18 to 20 lakhs rupees of capex. And again, 9 lakhs rupees of your security deposit. So in 29 to 30 lakhs, your entire stores can be started, and rest all the OPEX and the maintenance part, which has to be covered. So with this kind of business modality, it's again a very stable, secure, and a good return business model. Because why I say stable and secure, because it carries the legacy of Raymond's. These all brands are from the house of Raymond's, and trust me, this is a very ethical brand, and which takes care of its brands and stores. They don't want their store to get closed any time. They wanted their stores to run till eternity. So this is the business model of these four iconic casual, semi-casual wears from the house of Raymond's. In case anybody, any question, any doubt up till here, you please you can ask. Otherwise, I'll move to yet another distinguished brand, which is altogether a different category, and I think most of the people have very keen interest on that brand. Bharat,
Sure. I mean, yeah, we can move.
Bharat, in case I ask you, in your perception, which is your best brand out of the five brands I mentioned about for Raymond's? I'm sure out of these four brands, at least two or three you must have used.
Yeah. Yes, of course. I mean, I wear Park Avenue and the Color Plus. That is I generally buy, right? Raymond, no. Parks, no. But yes, Park Avenue and Color Plus are my favorites one.
Yeah. Uh, but very soon you must try ethnics as well.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay, sure. So let me move ahead to yet another revolutionary brand. Now this
Okay,
again,
so
yeah.
we have Abhishek Jain. He's has asked for the contacted person for the Raymond, right?
Okay, okay. So I will share my number after
Of course.
this meeting, and Abhishek, you can just text me or call me so we can discuss the further process.
Sure, sure, sure.
Sure. So moving ahead with the yet another revolutionary brand, and why I'm saying revolutionary brand, because this brand and this business model together has already started creating revolution in this industry, electronics industry, and this industry is very close to my heart. I have worked this industry directly. Now I'm working as a franchising consultant for this industry, so I'm having a fun working while with this brand. So this is Hyundai Electronics, and yes, you hear it right, Hyundai Electronics, and not Hyundai Automobiles, but the group is same, the Hyundai Automobiles, the same brand, and our parent brand is the Hyundai Automobiles, and the extension is Hyundai Electronics. And if I talk about the Indian side, so let us discuss this model, this business model for electronics and consumer um, consumer side for the franchising one. So let's discuss this model. As I mentioned, the brand is designed in Korea, and all the products are being designed in Korea. So this is the punchline. This is the logo which this brand is putting, so that they keep their self in align with the LG and Samsung, because the LG and Samsung, they are their uh, basic, the first competitor. So this is also the design in Korea. And to since this the Hyundai Automobiles, apparently they are an automobile company, so in electronics they need a partner. So in India they have partnered with a very with a old and legacy brand, which already have a very high repute and a very high level of experience in consumer business. And that brand is the Videocon Group, and they have the extensive experience of running the brands like Kelvinator, Electrolux, Kenstar, Sensui, Thomson, Philips, and Videocon. And they are known as the master of this consumer business in India. So this brand is in the hand of this group, so we can understand what kind of large rollout they have planned out for this brand. So the brand was already in market in 2019-20, and in the conventional distribution model, where the brand has outreach to distributor and retail sort of distribution model, and with some limited number of outlets reach. So some outlets were selling LED, some outlets were selling refrigerators, some outlet was selling washing machines. So and the brand is facing some competition as well. So brand with the exclusive mandate from Franchisee India now designed this exclusive franchising model. So this franchising model of Hyundai Electronics, it's an exclusive D2R model. D2R model is means D2R, direct to retail model, where the supply chain has been shortened, and it is the company and the retailer, the franchisee. There is no distributor, sub-stockist, super stockist in between. So the billing is directly happening from the company to the retailer. So all the margin has been passed on to these are franchisee, which conventionally which we call retailer, but here we call franchisee. So as I mentioned, it is asset-light franchising model. Why I'm saying asset-light franchising model? Because in any other, if you see the last two, three models which I have discussed, which I have discussed about franchising, so there is a lot of capex going on, amount going on capex. So, but here in this model, the brand mandate is that the area required for a running a store is around 1,000 square feet. The investor design it as per which the brand has no specific guidelines to build to put a lot of money in the capex. You have a basic hygienic store with neat and clean walls and AC and a good experience with customer. And brand will support you with their fixtures, because all these products need a display. So to put that to run that display, brand will give you a fixture support. That to So the investment is primarily on the inventory, and a very limited investment is on a fixture part, and that too is on a refundable basis. So I'll tell you about the modality once when I discuss the investment part, which is the sixth part. Wide range of product portfolio. They're already into consumer electronics and home appliances, so they have a wide range of LEDs starting from 32 inches to 100 inches LEDs, washing machines, front loading, top loading, automatic, semi-automatic, refrigerator, double door, triple door, and whatever the ranges are there. And ACs. The ACs, they are split ACs of 3-star split ACs. They have already they are coming up with kitchen appliances and home appliances like air fryers, microwave, and as per my last discussion with them, they are also coming up with the music systems, like the speaker system, the PA systems as well. So this kind of portfolio they are coming up with. So a Hyundai exclusive store will have the entire portfolio which is required for a customer for his home. So so they have a wide range of product portfolio. Customer centric approach. They have a solid customer service team, and they have a 24 hours installation promise and 48-hour service promise. The model is FOFO model, franchisee on franchisee operator, because in franchising terms we call it the FOFO model. But if you talk about distribution retail model, it is a D2R model, direct to retail model. Now talk about the business model, which I mentioned earlier. So the brand is looking for a 15 lakhs of investment, and that is purely on your inventory part. So you don't have to make a hefty investment in building a store or putting a lot of fixtures, tiles, anything that you can manage at your own. So you can build a store on a 2.5 lakh rupees also, and you can build a store on a 25 lakh rupees also. But brand is as per the franchising concept, brand is asking you 15 lakhs rupees, and in lieu of 15 lakhs rupees, the investor will be billed on 15 lakhs rupees worth of stocks. So the entire investment will be in terms of inventory. Other than this, brand is, as I mentioned, there's a fixture support. So for that fixture support, the initially brand is asking for a 3 lakhs rupees, and so the total investment is 15 plus 3 lakhs. But after 1 year of operation, Bharat, this 3 lakhs will be refunded to the investor. So this is just a basic, you can consider a security sort of things, which is 1 year of operation, this 3 lakhs will be refunded. Other than this, the 50,000 rupees also required, which is a part of the software, billing software. So the brand is having a centralized billing software where they can keep a watch on your stocks, on your goods in transit, on your invoicing, on your purchase, so that they can run the store. Now, what brand is giving? Brand is giving a 14% gross margin on all the products. 14% is the base margin, last margin. And on few products, high-end products, the margin is as high as 15 to 16% as well. But at least the margin is 14%. 14% से नीचे किसी product में margin नहीं है. And to support and to run this store, brand is also subsidizing a store manager salary also. So the person who is running the show, who's managing the store, who's managing the sales, who is doing the technical part, that's his salary will be reimbursed by the brand, and that depends on the category. So it is a fixed amount depending on the category of the town A, B, C, and an ideal store manager salary as per the industry, as per the market mandates, the brand is going to reimburse that to the store owner. So other than this store manager, depending on the size of the store and the location of the store, you have to put the manpower somewhere. If it is a small town, you can run this show with one manpower additional. And in case it's a bigger store, you wanted to open a larger store, say 1500 square feet. So you can put 2 or 3 manpowers additional. And it all depends on the sales and the walk-in on your store. To promote the sales, the brand is doing aggressive digital marketing initially on the store. For example, a store is opened in Indore, so the brand will do a lot of digital marketing in Indore and across sub-tehsils and villages to promote that the store is opened in Indore in this location. Please have a look and feel of the products. So the brand is doing aggressive digital marketing to promote these products. So, to enter into a, 41, $42 billion US dollar market with this brand repute Hyundai like, and with such a low investment of 15 lakh rupees, this is one of the best option. And also, trust me, the brand is very flexible. So in case somebody is based out at Mumbai or maybe Chennai or Bangalore, where the rent is higher, or maybe somebody want to open a store in Lajpat Nagar, Delhi, where the very high rental, the brand has an alternate option of having a compact store where you can run the store with a 400 to 500 square feet, and you can have a warehouse go down nearby where you don't have to pay much high rent. So that can be discussed on case to case model. Also, brand is open for a multi unit. So example, you want in a city like Meerut, you want to have 4 or 5 stores of your own. So you can have that also. So in that, there is no commercial advantage, but yes, obviously there must be some product advantage. There must be some manpower advantage. There must be some local scheme advantage, and other benefits brand will offer in case somebody wants to go for a multi-unit store. So this is the snapshot of Hyundai Electronics. Bharat, this is yet another revolutionary brand. I've told you this is a Korean brand and wanted to penetrate this industry, which is growing on a 16.5 CAGR. Last year, 2024-25, only the consumer appliances, I'm not talking about home appliances, it is assumed to be closed at around 25 billion US dollar. So understand the potential of this brand because this category is increasing. Earlier, people have one LED in the drawing room. Now, in every room, people are having LEDs. In every room, people are having ACs. In every room, people are having, sorry, matlab, people are having a large size of refrigerator. So that's why this category is increasing, and Hyundai Electronics is one of the best option to enter into this electronics category with very low investment. Yes, you can move ahead with some other already established brand, but then you have to put a lot of investment there. But with the investment
Vishwas, we
less
have a
than 20
question
lakh.
here
Yeah, yeah,
in
please.
the chat box. Hi, someone is saying like, hi, Hyundai electronic products will reach multi-brand outlet also. Will it affect exclusive franchise stores?
See, the answer is yes, it will be there. But understand, every brand which have its exclusive stores, their products are available on the multi-brand outlet itself. So, first part, there will be obviously there will be some categories which have exclusivity on only the exclusive stores. So, like the kitchen appliances for the premier 6 months, 7 months, it will only on the exclusive stores. For any new launch, initially it will be on the exclusive store, and gradually it will go on to on the multi-brand outlets. And second, the added benefit will be there on the exclusive store, like you have in-store promoter, in-store demonstration, in-store activities. So the brand is pushing a lot of regional activities. Like you call any local regional influencer and do a new launch activity over on a air fryer where you can push your air fryer products. So all these things will be happen only on exclusive store. And exclusive store always create a mindset that it is a company outlet. So Bharat, just setting an example, in case you know that there is a petrol pump of Bharat Petroleum Coco, which
Hmm.
is 3 kilometers ahead from your home. So and there is a multi-brand outlet of sorry a company-owned outlets, sorry, a franchisee-owned outlet nearby. Obviously, we go to a branded to the company outlets. So
True.
this store will give a perception to customer that it is a company-owned outlets, and genuinity will be most there. And to make aware, brand has to put their products on the other outlet as well. Because if we put exclusivity, so there are some stores will come, they will maybe they will stop sales because of high margins. So the brand wants to explore. The stocks will be available on the multiple outlets, multi-brand outlets.
No, I think everything seems to be okay as long as there's no price difference between the exclusive
Yeah,
store
yeah.
and the
Yeah, yeah. So
multi-brand
the
store,
price
right? That
parity
is
is
the
the
only
first
challenge.
part. Price parity is the first priority of the brand to maintain price parity. Rather, it will be difficult for the brand if you talk about the modality, because these stores will be getting higher margin than the conventional distribution model, because the entire margin is being passed to these stores. Wherein in distribution retail model, the model will be passed to distributor, retailer, and some logistic also, because logistic is also involved from distributor to retailer, because company is
Hmm.
only supplying to distributor only. But wherein in
True.
model, the company is supplying directly to the stores.
Hmm.
So price parity will be there, no doubt on that.
Okay, Ram Prasad sir is asking 14% is the gross margin?
Yes, 14% is the base gross margin, and on around 70-60% of their portfolio. On around the higher ends, it is a bit higher, 15%, 16%, depends on the product to product. See, understand this industry operates on the MOP, market operating price. So this margin will be on the MOPs at which you'll sell the product. And this MOP will be designed by the company. It depends on the season, on the schemes, and sometimes you have a non-moving stock. So company is taking care of all the non-moving stock as well till 1 year of invoicing. So you don't have to worry about the stocks. It's company responsibility to liquidate the stocks. So this
Hmm.
14% is on the MOP part.
All right. Okay. Yes, of course, it is a very good opportunity. I mean, very low in investment, right? And lots of support, right?
Yes.
And a very good brand. If you talk about this particular brand, see, the strategic strength they have, like they have a strong brand equity, pan-India distribution network, own manufacturing and OEM plants,
Yes.
financing options for the
Yeah, yeah,
customers,
yeah.
comprehensive.
I just skipped to mention that from the day one you will have the option of Bajaj Finance.
Wow,
So,
perfect. And also comprehensive after sales service, right?
yes.
Apart from the price parity across the channels. So
Yeah.
I mean everything is there. Specifically for tier 2 and 3 cities, right, definitely should opt for it, right? Those who are from tier 2 or 3 cities, right? This can be one of the very good option in
And
terms
Bharat,
of
very aggressive pricing. So they have
very
a
aggressive. Yeah,
Google TV 32 inches, which is around 9,500.
true.
Huh.
All right, Vishwas, before you move on to the next brand, I would request you to please take a rest. Meanwhile, we have Swaraj already joined, right?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir. So he's gonna present a brand Pitman, right? So let me just share the screen, sir. I mean, you can take us through. So Swaraj is the Senior Vice President, Friend Global, and right now he's here to present one of his brand Pitman.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's great to get connected with all of you today again on this Bharat Franchise Show. And from the 5th to the 9th, we are organizing the Bharat Franchisee Show, and we are cascading a list of opportunities in different fields, in different segments. And I am very pleased to present in each and every show the global opportunities which we, as Frank Global, part of Franchise India, which is taking care of global brands expansion in India, is presenting. So today I am very pleased to present a brand which is known to everyone. It is not a brand that we need to talk about. It's already 180 years into the business, but not what is the current portfolio or the enterprise brands we're presenting right now. It is a brand which is actually into the professional education. So I'm very pleased to present Pitman, which is a brand from UK. So Pitman as a brand, it started 180 years back, and it is one of the most recognized brand as far as education and any education brand is concerned in the international market. Today, Pitman, we know about the brand because this brand started its uh, venture 180 years back, and it is also the owner and inventor of the calligraphy pen. So the opportunity which I am here to present for Pitman is that today the Pitman brand has an opportunity. We are having professional development courses which the brand would like to introduce, and we are looking in for opportunities and investors who are ready to invest and operate this brand in India. So to give you a quick idea about what is the professional development course, so I'll give you a quick brief about the current Indian statistics that currently we have a huge unemployment segment which is there in India. So the most important thing is that we need to understand that there it is not that job is not available in the market, but it is that proper professional courses which are relevant to the jobs. This professional experience is not available to the along with the along with anybody who is looking in for a job for a job. So that's the place where Pitman comes in. So Pitman has got 258 LMS courses, which is uh, which is directly operated and learned done by learning management system. All these courses which are there, they are very professionally guided and professionally managed courses, which any individual can go through it, log in, uh, do the courses in the LMS, complete the courses, and also get the certification. So basically, there are two categories of people who will be opting in for this course. So one category is those who are looking in for jobs, and the second category is those who are already working in a professional course and they would like to upgrade themselves, which will help in their professional development or across professional development if they're looking in for any different opportunities. So the courses are based out for basic things like accountancy, bookkeeping, IT, technology, uh, basic understanding of official documentation, and all these courses. So all these courses are self-driven, self-motivated courses You don't need any manpower or any teaching staff to basically conduct these courses. Now, what an investor has to do? The investor has to look out for an opportunity. If you are looking in for an opportunity, then as an opportunity, we are open for discussion for single unit, regional, and also for area developer rights. Now, if you are looking in for a single unit, then the total investment will come to around 30 to 35 lakh rupees, in which 10 lakh rupees is the franchise fees, and the rest 20 lakh rupees, 25 lakh rupees is the investment which the investor has to do towards setting up 1,000 square feet unit along with computers and technical support which will be required for taking the trainings on these courses which will be there. The best thing about this entire opportunity is that you don't require skilled teachers or instructors to conduct these courses, as all these courses are on LMS. So currently, your total investment for the entire model will work out to around 35 lakh rupees for a single unit if you're looking in for, and your ROIs are great. So all these courses are for definite period. Some courses are for for 3 months. Some courses are for 6 months. And whoever is opting for these courses in the institutes which are going to open, all these courses, they have a certain rate which is attached to it. So it is between 15,000 to 35,000 on an average that each course will cost. So if anybody is looking in for an investment for a single unit of which will work out to around 35 lakh rupees, then the ROIs will work within 1.2 to 1.4 years. So this is a single unit opportunity. Then if anybody is looking in for a for a area developer right, then he can upgrade himself to an area developer right by paying another 40 lakhs for taking the entire area developer rights for the region wherever he is planning to open or operate. We are looking out not only for one tier cities, but this opportunity, what we see is specifically for the cities which are 2 tier and 3 tier cities, where there is a huge unemployment, which can definitely be a part of this courses. So there are a lot of unemployed people who are there who can conduct these courses, upgrade themselves, and then definitely opt for the job vacancies or the different types of employment opportunities which are coming up. This is a basic brief about this brand. It is an award-winning brand. They are currently training more than 10,000 students throughout the world, and they are operating more than 15 units in the international market. As an opportunity, we have all the regions open for discussion for this opportunity, and we would love to get in connected with anybody who is looking in for this opportunity in whatever form or in whatever city you are looking out for. So, what is that which is required to be a investor? What is the investor profile? So, as far as the investor profile is concerned, the brand is looking out for someone who is already interested in education, who has got a background of education, understands the business, and understands how he has to expand the business in whichever city or whichever region he is looking out for. That's all what is required. So that's all from my side. It's a very quick brief about the brand. If anyone is interested to discuss more, we'll be sharing our feedback, email ID, and our mobile number. You can get in touch with us to understand and have better knowledge about the brand. We can go in for a one-on-one discussion, share more details about the brand, about the different courses which are there, and also discuss in details about the investment and the ROI. That's all from my side, Bharat. Thank you for
Sure, thank
inviting
you
me
so
to the
much.
show. We
Thanks,
will be in touch. And Vishwas, up to you. I'm handing over the session back to you. Sorry for buzzing in with a education platform from in the
No,
enterprise
Swaraj,
business.
with this, we had a very versatile session starting from a petrol pump cafe, food cafe, then to apparels, and then to learnings. So we eventually had a very versatile and mixed session. So thanks for your
Sure.
intervention.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely, sir.
Thank you,
I would
everyone.
also request you to please put your number in the chat box, right? In case if anyone would like to get in touch for the pitman, of course, they can contact you.
Sure. Thank you.
I have also shared my number, Bharat, in the chat box.
Yeah,
and-
thanks so much. Yeah, I can see a lots of people are sharing their number also.
Yeah.
So in case if anyone would like to, would like us to contact you, then you need to put your number in the chat box, and we will call you for the further discussion about the brand. I mean, whatever brands that we have discussed today are really important and have a very lucrative, the business model, right? So, in case if you want to have more discussion on that, you please share your number and the location. We will definitely call back to you tomorrow. Yeah, Vishwas, so which one is the last one?
I guess all done for this part, because
All right.
if I go ahead with it, yet another 15-20 minutes will take. So I'll
Okay.
request you to give me yet another session episode of PFS in case the
Sure.
slot is available. So I'll brief more brands like we have Pepper Fry with us, we have Performex with us, we have Usta with us. So these brands are left for the next session.
Sure. All right. So everyone, thank you so much for being available with us this evening. This Bharat Web franchise show will continue till 9th of Jan. So please join us at 7 o'clock every day. You will definitely have to have a very good opportunities coming next few days. So thank you so much, everyone. We would also like to appreciate all the panelists. Swaraj and Vishwas for sharing the brand presentation and helping us understand the business opportunities. So in case if anyone would like to contact us on our centralized number, I'm also sharing it. You can contact us on 9717683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So that's it for the day. Tomorrow we will again come back with the new.
Bharat, I've just asked Mr. Damodhar's number. Just can we wait for just 10 seconds so that he can share me his number? In case he's listening to me, Mr. Damodhar, please text your number. Yes, thank you. Just a second. Let me take it from here.
Yeah.
Now you can head
All
up.
right. Thanks so much.
Good
Thank you
night
so
to all
much,
the
everyone.
participants. Yes.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone, and good night. See you tomorrow once again at 7 o'clock. Thank you.